Hello, my name is Mr. John Foden. I just share with you a few theories. This corona is one, could be always was gonna come. You think they get rid of all the cows, they get rid of all the chickens and everything else, cow disease, bird flu and everything else. Made, by the way, and the chickens were pushed together, as you know. Cow disease, we know. So everything you're eating now is artificial. Just like the crops on veg. Sprayed to grow quicker. We're in an artificial place. It's all made by greed. Facts are facts. If you look in your label, for instance, Lucozade, look what's in it. It's just like medicine in a tablet that can make you poorly and can make you ill. So you think, right, like aluminium cans, aluminium mixed with the saliva make you loopy. If you eat with silver knife and forks, they actually make you live longer. And there's a lot of other things like that, which people know, but people ignore. I put a YouTube video up a long time ago, stating how to cure every addiction it is. The reason why not many people have watched it, they're in denial. Denial. They don't like to admit they got a problem. But we've all got a problem. And the problem is the food we're eating is man-made. Facts, not theory. You're not stupid unless you're a youngster who don't understand. For the start, when you get a meat and looking at the label, the answers are staring in the face. It tells you what's in it. Just like the veg, what has that sprayed on it. So does tablets. Tablets have allergic reactions. So just say you're given some sort of food, and as you know, people can be ill with certain foods. Some people are diabetic, so there's my point. Get me drift? Now you think, is food or anything? Now if people are more greedy, you think, what's going to happen? Are we all going to suffer? This was bound to be on the pipeline for a long time. And it was a long time coming, probably waiting to happen. But what people don't realise is one thing. Things need to change. For instance, a flu jab. They put the flu into you. But like I said on one of the other YouTube videos, to stop spraying more things in the air, you have to put something back. And people can be given this jab, but what they don't understand, I'm not saying don't have it, not at all. Facts are not facts. What I am actually telling you is one thing. One thing. I've heard people say they're not going to have a jab again. In fact, a man who I know. I won't say his name, because his girlfriend, was got poorly. Now let me explain. He said he's got poorly. Then blue mask, what people wear, you're breathing, what are you breathing back? We breathe out, you're breathing back in. So they're germs. Shows you done it. Everyone likes to sell things cheap. So anything that can make make cheap. Like you think, some people are fake. You're buying water or bottles. Now say someone wanted to sell something. All they're selling is a plastic bottle because they boil the water, put it in a fridges, sell it to you, thinking you're buying pure water. No. It's just been boiled. Work it out as common sense, like I always tell you, common sense. And it's called greed. Just like the animals who died, which we've got no more of, by the way. Everything's artificial. They are still alive. What we've got rid of, but what we've got are artificial things. They did say, by the way, we were going to look after animals was going to stop going extinct. But it looks like, if you think about it, greed all the way. You know it, and I know it, and you know I'm right. So, now this actually started, this chronic disease, December. Would you know? That's as far as it goes back. But they didn't do nothing, and cases were reported in December. So why didn't they let you know? That's because greed. Now, I'll tell you a little bit more, because you might be a bit bewildered. I could say I'm wrong. Now, what I'm going to tell you is one thing. It came out in December. Now, the reason why they don't want to do nothing then is because of one thing. I'll tell you what it is. Inflation. They wanted everyone was in a bad boat. With inflation, no money, nothing. So they had to make inflation rise. Greed. See that light then? That spiritual light. See it? Doesn't come from nowhere. Might be just be able to see a light around me, I don't know. While I'm filming this, I can see it right now. Maybe you can, because you're not spiritual. Maybe you can. But getting to the point, I just saw that again then. So, someone spiritual, maybe I've got a lot of good points to give out. Now you think, if it came out in December, well, that's what you'll see if you look deep into the matter. They didn't report it, and April came, inflation went a bit back up. But then, guess what? Have you noticed? They only report it and explain a bit more. Now you think if people are dying, they're going to spend money. Now you say, why they're stopping all the drinks and this and that and this and this. I'll tell you why. See that again, that light? And I'll tell you why. Really big them on it, eh? To show you, doesn't come from nowhere. Right, while I'm speaking, I'll be saying one thing to you. That's if you actually want to be healthy, the only way you're going to be healthy, if we stop living in an artificial world. And as you can see, there's a lot of positivity around me for the lights you've seen already, flickering and lightening up around me. Not many people can do that, as you've noticed. Now you remember, if you do have a job, it's artificial. And if you wear face masks, you're breathing the rubbish back in. They should spend money on you. If they can spend it on the food to be greedy, spend it on other things to be greedy. Have you noticed they stopped the fish from going extinct? Which it was, by the way. You can only fish in certain areas. That's a long time back, but I still remembered it. And you think it's about time you start looking after yourself, and also make sure you don't live an artificial world for your grandchildren. See what I mean? The deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper we live in an artificial world, copied everything, we are all going to suffer. Tell me what you think. As you can see, I got a lot of good points. Why do you think there's so many allergic reactions to medication? Why do you think people are getting ill? To show you. Everyone has an allergy to something. And his analogy, when you get tested for the corona, for all we know, that could be killing you. I'm not saying don't take it, not at all. Everybody has equal rights. You should do what you want. But then again, what have you got to lose? See that? That flickering again. There's a lot of spiritual light. I did someone's a clairvoyant medium. Can't come from nowhere. And now the time is yours to open up your eyes. And if you do have that jab, remember one thing. Are you going to be allergic to it or not? Think why people are dying. Ask what's in it. If they won't tell you, say, I am a human being. I have human rights and I want to know what's in it before I take it. Smooth as that and common sense. So make sure you don't die like a lot of other people. Ask what's in it first before you take it. And also you want to see proof. Because otherwise, we never know what's going to happen to you. And I cared about people. Good luck, good karma to all the good people. You take care. Bye for now.